This is from 21 earlier. He tried asking a question, and this is a pretty interesting topic that it needs to be talked about. I did not see Chubba Purdy at all on the sideline during the scrimmage. He's dealing with rehab on his upper body, but then again, I saw Demore Tate and Leonard Warner on carts being able to scoot around and still be there in attendance for the scrimmage. So this becomes a question on what's the situation with Chubba Purdy? What's going on? Because hearing so many things that the staff isn't too happy with him. Showed up to tour of duty, started that, throwing up, threw up for multiple workouts. All right, he's throwing up, he's partying too much. Okay. Shows up first week of practice. They give him clearance to throw. Nothing too special. And then you're in the second week and you're no longer a part of what's going on right now. If you're rehabbing, I think you as a quarterback, you'd like to be in attendance to a spring scrimmage. That might just be me. But, what does this do now for your potential future quarterback? Should anybody be worried about him, Jason? Is he partying? Is he partying too much like me? What's going on?
He hasn't reached Logan Robinson level yet.
I don't know.
Control his drinking like you. He hasn't gone Logan St. Patrick's Day style yet. I'll say that much. I will say this. I could conceivably, and James, we've talked about this in past weeks about whether we think Tate Rodemaker is going to transfer or Chuba's going to transfer. I think one of them does transfer. In the past, I was saying Tate because I thought, after what we saw in his stellar performance against Jacksonville State, you didn't see anything from him. I can see Chuba transferring, whether it's back out to the West Coast, whether it's to the Midwest. Obviously, his brother won the Fiesta Bowl for Iowa State. I could see him going. I think he bought into the Norvell approach when Norvell came in and recruited and said, "Come on in. We don't know who our quarterback's going to be. You can come in and do this." He couldn't beat out Jordan Travis, who was not the best quarterback, was more of a running quarterback than a throwing quarterback. He couldn't beat out James Blackman, who ended up going to the transfer portal before the season even ended. At a certain point, you have to cut bait. Go back to Arizona. Go back to Arizona State. Everyone forgets he's not an East Coast guy. His dad played baseball in Miami. His dad's from the Central Florida area, but he's not an East Coast guy. So at this point, you may almost say it might almost be a best interest move.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. But like I said, Tate Rodemaker, we were hearing early things about him and practice and looked sharp, looked like he was the best passer. And then I thought just being able to I like going off of what I get to see in person, but his composure is a lot different than what it was when I got to see him play in the game. And obviously this is a scrimmage, but still you got first team Florida State defense coming out. You got Jermaine Johnson coming up from the on the side of you, Quashawn Fuller coming in, True Thompson, Dennis Briggs. Rodemaker looked poised. So, it is going to be a discussion throughout this offseason of, which direction is Chubba Purdy wanting to go here. And I think, Norvell and the things that we were hearing, it goes perfectly with the timeline. The staff wasn't really too happy with him at the beginning of the tour of duty, showing up completely out of shape and not feeling too good. And then when he comes to practice, it just seems like there wasn't a lot of focus on rehab and keeping in shape. And Norvell is one to see a lot out of him, but right now, Tate Rodemaker is improving and is surprising a lot of people, and that's a good thing to see for a guy who's able to change that kind of narrative, because it was kind of a Bailey Hockman kind of narrative, Jason, where Bailey Hockman there's a reason why he's, I think, still in the transfer portal. He's gone to 3 colleges now. He's at JUCO now, I believe. There's a reason why that is. I got to spend a little bit of time with him.
Hey, be good to the lefties, okay? Left-handed problem.
Oh yeah, true. But yeah, there's it's good to see Rodemaker, improving right now.